A couple hockey players come up the produce stand the other day.
Bye.
Can't believe your sister's still dating these nutsacks.
Wayne,
How are you now?
good, and you?
Not so bad.
Hey, Katie.
Go home, Daryl.
Nice onesie. Does it come in men's?
Oh, I think you come in men enough for all of us.
I think you better come in my... you better come...
I think you better come say that to his face, you fucking hicks.
Nice execution.
You're doing terrific.
Hey, I heard about your breakup, buddy.
She was a sweetie for what, 5 years, right?
Oh, you're a high school sweetie, right?
What's it to you?
Heard she cheated on you, buddy.
That's a real kick in the knackers, bro.
Just a real ouchie, bro.
It's too bad she taught you not to fight anymore, buddy.
Because that's a fight on sight for you and her new guy, buddy.
Fourth life for life, bro.
Maybe if you'd ever been in a real fight, you might not be so keen for another.
What'd you say?
You heard me.
Oh, my spitter. Tarps off, boys. You looking for a Tilly, buddy? Let's have a Donnybrook.
Pump the brakes. You take your shirt off, but leave your sunglasses on.
What sort of backwards fucking pageantry is that?
You gonna fight with those shades or play PokerStars.com?
Hold my spitter. Dude, I can't hold your spitter. You hold my spitter, just put the spitters down.
TikTok. Go time!
Go time!
Look at that fucking treasure trail.
What's up with your fucking body hair, Big Shoots? You look like a 12-year-old Dutch girl. Your aesthetician coiffed that for you?
You can kiss my aesthetician. You guys do CrossFit?
You can cross fuck off.
Cross fart. How many times you pulled your horn today, bud?
What?
Oh, she's bashful.
Oh, come on, kitten. I won't tell anyone. Ballpark 6 to 8. You're a fucking animal.
Play a little 5-on-1.
Hit the kitchen, mix a batch.
Feed the ducks.
Distribute some free literature.
Go time!
Fucking shut him!
Riley, Jonesy, put your fucking shirts on and get out of here.
This isn't over!
Jenks, you owe me a Coke.
Never buy you a Coke.
It's a hard life picking stones and pulling teats, but sure as God's got sandals, it beats fighting dudes with treasure trails. You heard a couple nutsacks talking about hockey the other day.
This kid.
Kid is a fucking stud.
Kid's a fucking beauty.
Fucking look at this kid.
Fucking love this kid.
Kid lights lamp.
Hashtag lamplight.
Eat, sleep, lamp.
Don't give him too much space, buddy. He'll dangle. He'll dangle all the fucking way to outer space.
Suck some Martian titties up there, boys.
Just getting super sloppy all over our space things.
Silky mittens, top tittens. For the boys. Ferda.
Big roadie to the big city this weekend, Schmelt. Do you know what that means?
Sucking city titty, idiot.
Sucking all that big city titty, idiot.
Call up that big city slam piece.
Big city slams, idiot.
Big city billet moms, big city billet sisters.
Get a dink sucked on, boys.
Yes.
Hey, how's school going, Schmelt?
It's going.
Just kidding, we don't give a fuck.
Get her pop, Schmelt.
Big city slams, Schmelt.
You got a bit banged up after work the other day.
Did you get the stump out of the ground today?
I already told you, Derry and I are doing it Friday.
You never told me that.
Did too.
You gotta tell her more than once. She's a woman, not a robot.
In all fairness, Derry, that's a two-way street.
You know what Dad would say?
Plant the corn, get her gorn.
So how are you gonna do it?
No questions, McGarity over here. We chain it up and yank it out like a loose tooth.
So what are you gonna chain it up to?
My van.
Won't do.
Why?
Because that might be a little too punk rock, Derry.
What's wrong with my van?
Well, more than a coat of paint.
Go on.
More than 2 coats of paint.
Get after it.
Rear end differential, front end differential, alternator, battery.
Doesn't matter. She'll perform.
Well, fucking measure twice, cut once then, bud.
You said yesterday it could win a demolition derby.
No, I never. I said yesterday it was fit for a demolition derby.
No, you never.
Ain't no reason to get excited.
It's not what you said.
You better settle down over there. I'm gonna come talk to you.
You know what? There's 2 things I don't like about you, and it's your face.
There's one thing you're not gonna like about your own face. It's when I come over there and give it the beats.
You boys ever have a peanut butter sandwich? You're one end, you're the other end. Stick is together and you're just stuck.
Really scraping the bottom of the yogurt cup for that nugget of wisdom, aren't you?
You appreciates my metaphors, Katie, and that's what I appreciates about you.
Is that what you appreciate about me?
Let's take about 5 to 10% off over there, squarely down.
Yeah, no.
So any other insights for us?
Heck, You wouldn't mind a quick heads up from a fellow who's about to steam press his Calvin. You're out getting good with your pals the other night.
It's been so long since I've had a pair of tits in my hands. I popped a lap rocket opening up a can of tuna last Sunday morning.
Oh, that's off-putting.
Not told Gail it isn't. I'd love to hear your Big Bang Theory, Daniel.
Ew.
Print it. This is officially me calling down for more mail.
That's clever.
Do you like magic? Pop that purple home wrecker over here. Make her disappear.
We should just be out there just pole vaulting around town, boys.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of toe curling. I don't mean maybe.
Won't be long before you have the option. College and university kids will be home for the summer next week.
Well, that should help your spring fever, which is a serious condition if not handled appropriately.
Midi skirt and T-bar season.
Yep, by all means, ladies, express yourselves.
Just go easy down there, Squirrely Dan.
I suffered severely from the spring fever last year. Had to go into full cougar mode with an 18-year-old.
Oh?
May have been my second cousin.
Oh.
It's either that or be at home flicking it to Grapefruit League baseball highlights. You know they're all going to be in here looking for a bit of how's your father. Make sure your game is tight or you'll be home firing wristers.
Firing what? Oh.
Let's say we make this interesting. Whichever one of you grabs a tail first gets $50 off their bar tab.
In.
That is a Texas size 10-4.
Now you two get after it.
Here's a tip. When the getting's good around here, stay close to your pal Wayne. Kid's got more spunk than a hotel room hand towel.
Well, here's a tip. Don't fart in a spacesuit.
Here's a tip. Don't sneeze when you're taking a piss.
Here's a tip. It's really hard to get tuna out of your dick hole.
This place is about to be crawling with snapper. Let's hope this is the last night you'll be going home to make a bald man puke.
You naturally prefer companionship, but I guess there's a lot worse things than playing a little one-man couch hockey in the dark. Bit of fuss down at the church the other day. Glenn,
Wayne,
how are you now?
good and you?
Oh, not so bad.
Ooh, look what you brought with you. Oh, Daryl.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, you're naked as a jaybird.
Wayne, it's humid. It's the humidity. Y'all might want to think about doing the same thing. Just pop your pants right off. That way no one gets sticky.
No, it's not so bad. What's the fuss?
Well, Ma Odell mentioned something about you helping her get a squirrel out of her attic. I'm faced with a similar conundrum right over there. Seems like some kind of rodent's made his home over there. I have not seen him, but I sure can smell him.
It's a possum.
Possum.
That's right.
Oh, pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Do you want to know what? I'd reach into a pirate hooker's chamber pot before I'd reach in there, and I'm going to tell you. Possums are immune to snake venom. They could probably survive a nuclear blast.
I think it's pronounced nuclear.
But it isn't.
They're mutants. They have forked fucking penises.
We should all be so lucky.
They do this thing called playing possum where they appear dead and emit a death stink from their buttholes. Fuck. Found one playing possum one time, thought it was dead and buried it. Dug itself out a few hours later and fucked a hen right in front of her chicks.
Wayne, think about the swear jar. You're putting so much money in.
All right, let me take a peek, see?
Pitter patter.
Always had a skilled hand at wrangling vermin.
Thank you, Daryl. And that doesn't surprise me.
No sweat.
No sweat in this heat. That is rich. That's funny. Honestly, though, just take off your jumper. I'll hold it for you. You'll crawl up in there. No one gets
Glenn?
dirty.
Glenn?
Yes.
Let's take about 20% off her up there, all right? Now, you want to have an eye because I come out meaner than spit and go like a hot damn.
You likely to bite?
Is a duck's ass watertight?
Get ready to give him the size 9s if he jukes behind
I'll
me.
be giving the size 12 and a halfs instead.
Oh, I see him.
That's some drunk evolution right there, bud.
Gotta wonder what two Christ-made miscreants mated to make that.
It's almost not worth thinking about.
Can I just reach for him?
That's a better idea than going in head first.
Put him where?
Under my boot.
Boys, just do your best not to make too big a mess, all right? And I am sorry again about all this heat. Woohoo!
For fuck's sake.
Ow.
You wish there was a Pied Piper for possums, but there isn't, so you're gonna have to just keep picking them off the 22. Buckle up, because they're fucking ugly. Of course, that's not to say I have it all my damn self. Pack coyotes come right up the back porch the other night 'cause your dog's in heat, and you know those fucking yellow-eyed bastards go right through the screen door if they're horny.
Look like you're going to a formal with that top button done up to 11 like that.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna be one of those nutsacks sitting around getting sucked on by skeeters all day.
Come off it.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her. $60 per dead coyote ain't gonna collect itself.
I think I'll have a bumper dump before we get started.
I don't give a care.
You ever had a bumper dump?
It's not polite to talk about. Though I do gotta piss so goddamn bad.
When you have a dump, lean up against the back of the bumper of your machine.
Well, it's pert near like it sounds then.
You ever had a stump hump?
You know, I think I did, but I can't remember.
It's when you have sex.
With a girl?
Yeah, with a girl. Bent over stump of a tree.
A friend said he had sex inside a hollowed out log one time, and I thought, well, I bet Fred Penner pulled that off one time, too.
This right here. Perfect stump for a stump hump.
I should say.
Wayne,
Derry.
come over here and join me for a sec.
Oh, well, fucking... Like, fucking why?
Does appear somebody's been growing marijuana in your back bush.
You left the barn door open after chores one time, and your dad thought you were stoned, but you haven't smoked the electric lettuce since grade 8.